Hello and welcome to episode 109 of Oatmeal Breakfast Plays a Video Game. The least watched show on the internet. I don't have any data to back that up, as I always say. On today's episode I try to solve a ksudoku puzzle. I know I am predictable. I hope one day to play Fight Gear Flight Simulator. Writing Flig Gear made me think of open source video games. So I looked up open source video games with a search engine. And I found an article about some. I never thought about open source video games before. I could stream all those open source video games. I don't know if anyone wants to watch me play them, but I could stream them anyway. There is not enough time in the day to do all the things I want to do. So the day needs to move over and add more hours, because I say a day needs to be more than 24 hours. A day needs to be 36 hours. Does a day have to be how long the Earth takes to rotate on its axis? I say no. Do I need 8 hours of sleep? I say yes. There are so many fun things to do in the world. Why not talk about Pharaoh now? So I have not finished the ksudoku game I wanted to make with Pharaoh. For that matter, I have not even started working on the game. Shame on me. I am too busy playing ksudoku to do any programming. Ha ha. My poor computer never has anyone to program on it. So Dad, how long have I known about Pharaoh? Since it started pretty much. And yet I have not made a program. I have not even written much code in Pharaoh. I want to program. So I am going to have to write some of my own code, if I want to code. Maybe if I get good enough coding I can contribute to open source video games. I can do a lot of things, if I knew how to program. I don't know that I will learn how to program anytime soon. I can program. I can program. I can program. Sure, programming might not be that exciting, but it's the reason I wanted a computer. And by gosh, I am going to program whether I like it or not. I do what I say, and I say what I do. I command you to program Oatmeal Breakfast. You are not just a musician, you are also a programmer. And many other things. I want to myself coding in Pharaoh. Maybe I can even stream myself coding in Pharaoh. That should be thrilling to watch. It would make people think that, if Oatmeal Breakfast thinks Oatmeal Breakfast can program, then I can program also. My programming chops are not good. Maybe I need a goal to write 100,000 lines of code a year. I must write about 365,000 words a year. So I can do something similar with code. I did not talk much about Pharaoh, did I? Too bad. Oh, well. What else can I talk about? Am I putting anyone to sleep yet? I hope so. If you fall asleep listening to this, you will not have to listen to all of it. And that might be good for you. I can't wait for springtime. I can't wait to see what type of bees I see. This year I hope I pay attention to when I see the first bumblebees. I don't know if it's that easy to see a bumble queen. I am not saying that are small. What am I saying about bumblebee queens? Maybe I am saying that I don't know if bumblebee queens fly for that long. I hope I pay attention to when I see the first bees of the year. Bees are so calming. Bees are so cool. I like the sound of honeybees. I wish I had owned bees so I could try as many different hives as I could to see which honeybee hive is the best for me. And if I can't raise honeybees, I want to have nets for other types of bees. I am glad I have learned more about bees. I am glad I know that there are more types of bees than honeybees and bumblebees. I am glad I took the time to learn about bees. Did I just say that? I think I did. As I am sure you know, or maybe you don't. I want to learn more about 3D printing. And I want to design and build my own kites. And that made me wonder if someone has designed and made a 3D printed kite I have not looked yet. I am sure there are 3D printed kites. How cool would that be? A line of oatmeal breakfast kites. It's been years since I have flown kites. I am sure it's been a lot longer since I have flown a kite than a radio control car. I have fond memories of flying kites. I have one memory where I used a brick or other heavy object to hold down the string of a kite, so I could watch the kite fly. It's not so much a kite flying memory, I guess, but it does involve a kite. I never learned how to do any kite tricks, and I certainly had much knowledge about kites. I hope I learn more about kites this year. All you need is wind for a kite. You don't need batteries or electronic equipment. Maybe I don't even need to go outside to fly a kite. Maybe I could fly a kite in front of a fan. Then the kite would get sucked into the fan. The fan and the kite would be destroyed. I wonder if that could happen. I know I had kites when I was younger. I know they had long tails. I know they came in big plastic bags. But I don't remember the designs on them. And I don't know how long the kites lasted. Why did I give up flying kites? It does not cost that much to fly a kite. So why did I give up flying kites? What have I been thinking throughout my life? Why do I do things? Why don't I think about things more? It seems I give up doing things and never think of why am I doing that. I also like the fact that kites are not loud like cars. I don't even remember how many kites I have had in my life. And I don't even remember my first kite, or the first time I flew a kite. So much of my life is gone into the mists of time. I wish I would have wrote those things down. Alas, I did not. So I can't remember a lot of things. I am pretty sure why I gave up riding bicycles. All my bikes I had to ride were broken, and I did not want to buy a new one. I had never thought of tying a kite onto a bike and riding the bike. I wonder if the kite would fly. I know that when I was younger I was obsessed with putting playing cards on the spokes of my bike so that my bike would make a cool noise when I rode it. I wonder how many times I put playing cards on the spokes of my bicycle. I think I used clothespins to hold the playing cards onto the bicycle spokes. Talk about a way to ruin some good playing cards. I must have had cards, because when I was younger I liked to play the card games Go Fish and War. I wonder why I gave up playing those card games. When did I give up playing those card games? How old was I when I gave up playing those card games? Card games are cheap games to play, because all I need is a deck of cards. I don't have much interest in cards. I used to want to do card magic. I don't have much interest in learning playing card magic anymore. I would rather practice juggling. Juggling is so fun. I wonder if I can juggle and jump rope. I doubt it. I only have two hands. And I would need 4 hands if I wanted to jump rope and juggle at the same time. And I don't have 4 hands. I used to have my own basketball hoop for years, where I live. And that was fun to have a basketball hoop that I could use anytime I wanted. And I used it a lot. Thought it was not in the best of spots. I hope that this year I got another basketball hoop and shoot some hoops again. I can shoot left and right-handed. It took me a while to learn how to shoot with my non-dominant hand. I did not think I could do it. But when I could do it, I found that it was fun. Shooting a basketball with my right or left hand is fun. I was not the best at dribbling a basketball, but I did like shooting the basketball. I liked shooting 3-pointers. I never played in any organized games. I did when I was young for a year. But after that I only played in basketball games in PE. Playing basketball by myself was fun. I am sure it kept me in shape. I want to learn how to dribble the ball better, and how to basketball tricks. What tricks can I do with a basketball? I have no idea. I am sure I will learn. It's so great when the basketball goes in the hoop. So fun. It took me 12 minutes and 48 seconds to solve the Sudoku puzzle. I hope you are having a great day. I hope you visit the show tomorrow. Same place, different time. Have a great evening. Good night.